Welcome back to another installment of Rig Drills with Mario. So today we have Snatch, really squat snatch. A squat snatch complex of a high hang snatch, a hang squat snatch, and then an actual squat snatch. One thing that a lot of people struggle with, just like I've mentioned before, is we see a lot of snatches where they go power and then overhead squat, right? Similar to the other faults. So you'll see somebody say, I can do it. They're here, and then they go down. I did it, it's the same thing. No, Mario, it's not the same thing. So one drill to help you realize what it means to get under the bar on a snatch is what we call drop snatches. So the drill normally, what the drill should be is you can hold the bar right here or the PVC pipe here. The PVC pipe doesn't move and you go underneath it. When you do that drill with the class, what you'll notice a lot of people do is they're gonna do this thing right here. Instead of just dropping underneath it, they go, right? So they're giving it that little push, using those arms instead of, if you notice, you can even do flat hands, keep your hands flat, although you can still push it up. When you do that, it's just a little harder. If you keep your hands flat and then go underneath it, it's a little harder. So what I'd recommend doing would be on the rig is you can get a bunch of people doing it at the same time instead of having to watch one person at a time. Is do a high back squat, high bar back squat, and then just hold it up against the rig here. Then you're gonna put the J hooks above where you're at, roughly above where you're at, which for me is gonna be right there, maybe. Just about right there. So then you match the other one to be the same height. Hopefully I can do it the first try, probably not. I don't. That's crooked, okay? So one more. And then what you're gonna do, you're gonna put the PVC pipe above it. Now, it's a little awkward because generally your snatch grip is gonna be pretty much right where these uprights are. So let's be a little inside the uprights, or even right on the uprights, it doesn't matter. Just don't smash your fingers on the J-hooks. So you can start right here, and this is gonna prevent somebody from really, ow, that hurt my finger. It's really prevent somebody from giving it that little jerk, because it's gonna run into it. If you hear this, then you're probably not doing it right. So you can stay right here, and you're gonna drop underneath it. So you can give it a little push with your arms because it's a PVC pipe, that's fine, but it's really emphasizing on you're not using your legs on this portion. What you're trying to do is practice getting underneath the bar quickly. So you want to be quicker. Boom, you're getting there, right? 3, 2, 1, you can do it together as a class. You can do it individually, let people do 10 reps and you're watching them getting underneath the bar. What you'll see a lot of is you'll see people trying to do this little thing. They're gonna run into it, so tell them to stop running into it. The other thing is you see people not going below parallel, right? Which is, hey, it's a struggle. Everyone has that struggle at some point or another, most likely. So what they want to focus on is going to be dropping, and they may have to do a little slower, right? So I can't get that low that quickly. Okay, well then go a little slower. Just make sure that you're keeping this bar here and not running into this any higher than what it's here. And you're going to go, oh man, I can barely get up there. That's hard. Okay, well, you know your mobility is not that good, but you have to at least understand that once you get the bar up on the snatch, you're going underneath it. And the other exercise that I did, which we've done before, is the jump, tap, and then, I don't know what these are called, but essentially you're gonna jump, tap your quads, and then you're gonna stomp. So, looks a little like this. And if you notice, the clap and the stomp should be closer together in sound. So this is a slower, that's gonna be more like a overhead squat, right? Because I'm clapping and then I'm overhead squatting it. It's not really what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is fast clap, stomp, right? That's me getting underneath the bar quickly. So I do about 10 of those. You can just start with people doing it on their own. You can notice somebody doing it slower. You can say, all right, try to do a little faster. Or you can notice them doing, and they just stop right there. I need you to get a little, fight for that depth every time. Fight for the depth on the lifting, fight for the depth every time. when it calls for it. So that's my rig drill for today. Hope it helps. Peace.